Welcome back, trainers. I have another shoutcast for you guys today. This team is super spicy and very strong. Chugballer 6 submitted these battles to us. We have a Dartrix, Galarian Weezing, and a G-Fisk in the back. If you want to keep seeing more content like this, guys, please make sure to leave a like and also consider subscribing. Right here, they end up doing some damage with the Dartrix, and then they swap out to the Galarian Weezing. That Chestnut is farming for days. I don't know when it's going to choose to throw, but their opponent did catch a Play Rough, and I think it would still do a decent amount of damage, and they actually shielded that, so it was kind of weird catch. They probably shielded because Galarian Weezing does run the Overheat, and that Overheat would have nuked it. They're going to go ahead and shield this. It's probably going to be a Cross Poison. Okay, no, so it's a lunge. Cross Poison would have done super effective damage. No, actually, no. Because they're also poison, so never mind, that does neutral damage. And they get to another Overheat. Will the trainer choose to let this go? They choose to let it go. And even after, I think they already had done an Overheat previously, and even after that, it's still, what do you call it? Actually, no, I think I probably messed up. I think that was just, they weren't even debuffed yet. Now I think they're debuffed with the Overheat, but that still does a pretty good amount of damage. And this trainer is finally going to go ahead and do an attack. Definitely going to take out the Galarian Weezing, but G-Weezing has done its job. Discharge takes it out. He's going to go ahead and bring the Galarian Stunfisk, which is a great Pokemon. And they try to catch on the Chestnut, and they try to switch, but unfortunately they couldn't. Definitely going to have to shield here because this could potentially be a superpower. Turns out to just be the Frenzy Plant. Okay there, but they do have a lot of energy. I'm surprised they didn't throw again. I thought they probably would have had enough for two. What will they do here? And they did the superpower, but they should be able to resist it, and they do resist it. And will they do a Brave Bird? I don't know if the opponent has any more shields, and if they don't shield that, look at the Dartrix just kind of chills right there. Great looking Pokemon. And they do use their final shield, but even and this trainer actually throws, so this is even a better situation. And that G-Fisk, I think, already has built up to the Rock Slide, so this is gonna get wrapped up. And I don't know about you guys, but I feel like the quality, I love the quality. It looks like it's in HD or something, so I really love the way it looks. When I was actually editing it, I really love the way it looks. So anyway, guys, that's the first match. Moving on to the next one, what do we got? We got G-Weezing. Okay, so he ended up switching up the lead. Okay, so now he's running Galarian Weezing in the as lead against a Jellicent. So this is going to be interesting. Luckily, they do have that player up, so it will be doing some damage there. The Jellicent gets to move first. Will this just be a Surf for the Shadow Ball? I wasn't counting. I think it's six hexes to get to the Shadow Ball. So I was like, okay, it actually ended up being the Surf there. Now Jellicent does learn Surf. And G-Weezing is about to do a Play Rough right here. Let's see how much damage it does. And they actually shielded that. I'm actually surprised. I know Galarian Weezing also runs Brutal Swing, so maybe that's why they shielded. It's possible. And they ended up swapping out to the Dartrix. They don't want to take damage just yet, so they shield. And it's going to be a Shadow Ball, which would have done a lot of damage. So very smart there. And now this opponent brings in an Obstagoon. So this is looking good because Dartrix is going to be resisting these counters. And although they don't have any more shields, let's see how much this Night Slash does. Okay, so it takes it pretty well. And look, they're gonna go ahead and do a Brave Bird. And I honestly, if I was going against a Dartrix, I would have thought it'd have Brave Bird. So will they let it go? They don't let it go. And I don't think they're gonna be able to reach another move. It doesn't seem like it. But at least they got the last shield. And most likely, I wonder what they're definitely going to have to swap back into the Galarian Weezing because they definitely don't want their Obstagoon to go against it. Let's see if this trainer is going to end up swapping out. They're actually choosing to stay. So if they can get to this Play Rough, okay. And I think they ended up doing some more Fairy Winds that way, but in case there might have been a potential catch. So very smart by Chugballer 6 right there. And now they definitely have to throw because this Obstagoon now has that attack buff, so definitely want to go ahead and get rid of it now. And this is going to completely take it out. Play Rough, let's go. And they do manage energy very well too, so they actually are able to do a Play Rough here. I'm very curious to see how much damage it will do. I know it won't take out the Jellicent, but let's see how much damage this ends up doing. Oof, That does a huge amount of damage, almost takes out that Jellicent, and now I'm pretty sure this is might actually be a surf. If I don't that way will be the surf for the Shadow Ball. It turns out to be a Shadow Ball, so I think this Jellicent now has to be Energy Dry, and this G-Fisk should hopefully be able to farm down. Could they farm it down? Look at they managed to farm it all the way down. What does this trainer have in the back? They throw a Rock Slide. It turns out to be an Ariados, so this is going to be a great game. I don't think it's going to be able to take it out with just one Rock Slide, but we'll go ahead and find out. Is it enough? No, it's not enough, but G-Fisk does resist Cross Poison, it resists Lunge, so there is just no chance for this other trainer to win the match. They're going to go ahead and Lunge, but this game's already wrapped up. Going to go ahead and reach the Rock Slide, and that's going to be a good game. Good night to that Ariados. And I gotta say, I'm really loving this team. I watched like bits and pieces. I wanted to be able to also have fun and enjoy the matches, guys. I hope you guys are really enjoying them. This is a really good team. And now it's gonna be the Weezing against Amanda Bus, and this is really good. I really love running Galarian Weezing. I run it a couple times last season, and because not a lot of people were expecting the overheat, and I was able to pretty much take out things like what do you call it? Like a Stunfisk, a G-Fisk, and because they have access to Play Rough, it does so well against Dark types. Like this Mandibuzz right here, this is gonna do a huge chunk. Let's see if they're gonna shield. They don't shield that. Maybe they actually didn't expect that move. And now that trainer ends up swapping out, and they could have gone for that. They definitely could have chosen to done that overheat, but this is very smart play as well. They're gonna go ahead and swap out to their Galarian Stunfisk, and what is this trainer do? A Body Slam, yup. So this is very smart. They could just go ahead and nuke it with the Earthquake, but they're gonna go ahead and do a Rock Slide. I do believe this is gonna be resisted, so maybe this was they were trying to do a bait here. Let's see. And this trainer probably lost track of counting because they weren't actually at that Earthquake yet, and they don't have to shield at all. So this is a great position for Chuck Baller here. They're gonna go ahead and do these Body Slams, and they're super resisted because the switch clock hasn't run out yet. They're forced to stay in here, so this is really funny. They're gonna go ahead and Rock Slide here, and they built up to the Earthquake this time, and they don't shield it. And this is actually, and this is really good because from this range, they should actually be able to farm down. Chuck Baller is looking to save the health on their G-Fisk, so they finally decide to shield there. Excuse me. And they're able to farm down that Lairon. The opponent, let's see what they're going to bring back. They're going to bring back the Mandibuzz. The G-Fisk should be able to, yeah, okay. They're going to go ahead and shield it because I was debating, they could probably handle move, but I don't see why they would want to go ahead and, they have so much energy. So they end up bringing the Galarian Weezing, and looks like they're trying to do their best to potentially farm down as much as they can, but I think they ended up realizing that they're going to have to throw. So they throw the Play Rough here, and the opponent brings in a Slurpuff. I really hope we get to see overheat right here. That's okay. This Play Rough is going to be doing a lot of damage here. Let's see. And I don't even know what does I don't even know what that Slurpuff, I think, oh yeah, I think it's what do you call it? I think it runs something like I know it has like a grass move. I think it's Energy Ball, and then it also has like Flamethrower. I believe that's what the moveset is. I believe. I'm probably wrong though. So they're gonna go ahead and they bring back the G-Fisk, and because their shields are down, that Rock Slide takes it out, and this is gonna be super close. But I'm pretty sure that the Mandibuzz is not gonna be able to take out the G-Fisk. G-Fisk is really tanky. I don't think this foul play is enough. It's not enough. And they have the Dartrix anyway, so this is wrapped up. Gonna go ahead and peck down, get that Mandibuzz out of here. And I think now we got maybe like 2 matches, or this might be the last one. We got Galarian Weezing against an Umbreon. So as you can see, Galarian Weezing in the lead is doing so good. You're getting so many good matchups here. And they bring in a Gengar. Gengar is super glassy, so either even if the Play Rough is resisted, that'd probably almost bring it to the red, to be honest. And they're gonna overheat it. They overheat it, and dude, that Gengar got nuked out of existence, taken out who knows what planet, completely disintegrated there. Now the opponent brings in, they got a Pelipper, and they're gonna choose to shield here. Did they build up to the Hurricane? I didn't count, but it just ended up being a weather ball. And this seed bomb is going to do a really good amount of damage here. Let's see if that opponent is looking to finally shield. I'm surprised it didn't shield with the Gengar. I'm not sure what that trainer was doing, but hey, it happens. Now, let's see. I don't think, since Pelipper is super spammy, I think they're going to go ahead and, okay, I thought they might have chosen to let it go, but that's okay. They're still applying pressure here. And the opponent still has one more final shield. They end up swapping out there. Can they reach the Brave Bird? Can they reach it? Ah, dang, it's so close in reaching it. But they are going to go ahead and take it out. That would have been lovely to see. But at least this trainer completely used all of their energy. And now this is even perfect for this Galarian Weezing, because now it's going to be able to not only resist the foul plays or the dark pulses, it's going to be doing a huge amount of damage to this Umbreon. The only thing is, if that Umbreon was running something like Psychic, then the Galarian Weezing would be in a bit of trouble there. They end up catching a move onto the G-Fisk, and they take it like a champ. It's only going to take one Rock Slide to take it out, so it looks like they're looking to build up some energy for the next matchup. They're gonna the Umbreon is gonna go ahead and throw here. They throw the Dark Pulse, and the G-Fisk is just gonna eat it up like a champ. They're gonna go ahead and finally decide to throw. This Umbreon is getting annoying. They're super tanky, so they're not able to farm down. All good. This Rock Slide is gonna take care of that problem. Get that Umbreon out of here. And now they're gonna go ahead and do a Rock Slide onto this Pelipper. This is looking really good. This should be able to get that last shield. And let's see if they're able to get to that one more Rock Slide. I don't think they'll be able to get to the Rock Slide. The Pelipper did reach a move, but I believe the Galarian Weezing does have some energy, and it should be able to just throw a move right away. I believe it does. We'll go ahead and find out right now. And nope, never mind. I misspoke, but it's going to take more than one Weather Ball to take out this Galarian Weezing. They should be able to comfortably reach that. I don't know. Will they be able to reach that? I totally lost the track. Okay, perfect. So they end up reaching the Overheat first, so they throw that move. This is going to be more than enough, even if it's resisted. Get wrecked. Boom. And that's a good match. And looks like that's a last and final match. So a great way to end this video. Very spicy, very strong team. I actually definitely, when the Great League comes back, I actually feel like making a video of this team and me playing it. Thank you again, Chuckballer6, for submitting these battles. Incredible team. Thanks again for watching, guys. I'll see you guys on the next one.